And I'm here with my last video. I made another trifold paper bag journal. The other one sold really well, and so I thought I would make another trifold one. I did this one a little different. I put a tassel on this one. I got this in some when I made a purchase from Nevermore Creations. So I got this as a gift from her. So I pinned it on the side. It just needed a tassel, so I used that. It's got some little beads dangling in it and some different materials, so I thought it looked cute. And on the paper that I used for this is the Kirby Teesdale paper pack. I love, that's one of my all-time favorites. So I used it for this, and you just untie. There's an eyelet on the front. That both of these are just looped through, so you just wrap them around and then tie them. And it is the size, let me see, I'm looking, you can see me looking. It is the size of a traveler's notebook. And this is the front image. It's been Mod Podged. The whole thing's been Mod Podged, so it's protected. You could spill water on it and wipe it off. So let's go through it. So here on the front page, I had two things going. I got a pocket here, and then I had out of another little kit, I made a little corner tuck spot up here. Or did that? I think that came from Kirby Tisdale too as well, and I made a little pocket up there. The tag, I did a faux Franken tag. These are just pin marks. I just took different pieces of paper, put them on there, and then put fake stitch marks. So it's a faux Franken tag. And I put some pretty little little ribbon here that I got from Above Par Crafts. You need to really check her out. I'll put a link to her below. She has some beautiful fibers and things in her shop, and don't let the shipping scare you. It's coming from Canada. She will work with you on the shipping and make it affordable for you to be able to get things from her. And she has some beautiful things to use in your journals. So, and that's easy to, let's see, and you can tuck under there as well. Here's a page from the kit. A lot of stenciling in here because I didn't coffee dye all the paper. That's graph paper. This is from the kit. It was a cutoff. I try to use my cutoffs too. I hate throwing away paper, so I try to use those as well. Here's some parchment paper. Here is another small tag that I just embellished with a piece of cutoff from the kit and some lace and some more fibers from Above Par Crafts. And that's a corner flip and some stamping around the top. Then when you flip over, we have another corner flip and a tag. The doily, some graph paper, and on the graph paper I punched the edges on it. Some children's writing paper. The edges are punched on this one as well. That's from the kit. That's the center of the first signature. I don't know if I said this. It has two signatures in it. Technically it has three, but I'll show you what that means if you've never seen one. So this is the middle of the first one, and the pages are punched on the corner. I think that's the sweetest little flower punch. I really wish my dog would quit snoring. You know, you watch my videos, guys, and it's always a cluster. Like, I forget words, like the English language just leaves my brain. And then I have snoring animals, or they get in a fight, like right here on top of me. It's just crazy. You never know what you're going to see when you watch my videos. It's insane. My gosh. Or my birds are hooping and hollering. It's crazy. Okay, so anyway, back to this. So here is a dolly. Here's an open pocket. You can put what you want in the pocket with a stamp of a beautiful lady on there. Some coffee dyed paper. Here's a cut off from the kit, and I stenciled it, and then I went back over with this stamp. I love this little mannequin stamp. I love it. There's a stenciling paper, coffee dyed. This is from the paper pack. I did the edges of it. On this is Tsunami Roses. Both the what do you call those? Those corsets. And a shoe. Am I in frame? Am I in frame? Yeah. So the corset and the shoe are both from Tsunami Rose. And I glued those on there. And this pocket just has a plain little tag in there. And I just tied some little eyelash trim from Above Par Crafts around there. And I have to fix this because it's driving me crazy. It's supposed to be in a little bow. But eyelash trim doesn't always want to cooperate. There we go. That's it. Okay, so then you'll have this big part that flips over. Then we have this, and this is from Tsunami Rose, and that's Tim Holtz butterfly behind her. I made her some butterfly wings, and I tied some more of Above Par Crafts eyelash trim on this, and this is a pocket. And everything is sewn in on my sewing machine on this book. The corners are punched on that one. There's graph paper, parchment paper. Here's a cutoff with some stenciling, children's writing paper. We have graph paper, a stencil. Then we have on this page is a sweet little pocket with lace on it. There's a birdcage stamp. The Tim Holtz photo booth, I put that in there, and then this is from Tim Holtz too. It's some ephemera, and it says fill notes, so you can journal on that as well. It says Once Upon a Time, and this beautiful little stamp. It has a jar of flowers. This is the middle of the signature. I love this paper. I just love it. On this one right here, I put a beautiful butterfly stamp. And then more Tim Holtz ephemera. Note to self. That's his ephemera too. I made the pocket out of that. And on this page, I made a pocket out of the kit, and it has a vintage flowers card. I got that as a love mail, and this was a love mail too, and it is young player trivia, so that's pretty cool. Put that in there. Then up at the top, this is Artie. Oh God, why I keep saying that? Tsunami Rose. One of her little ephemera pieces, and I put some eyelash trim behind it from Above Par Crafts. There's another cut off. More graph paper, and this paper I punched the corners in it. This is Tim Holtz. I glued that down on there. And then this is also Tim Holtz, and I used it to go in the pocket, so it kind of adds a 3D effect to that. Then this is the end where the opening of the paper bag, so you have this big opening. You can put tons of stuff in. This is a big piece of ephemera from Tim Holtz, and I stuck it in there. So then you open up again. This is the back of the book, and this is all Mod Podged. And it's a smaller paper bag, as you can see, that folds over, and it's all pockets, so it has some Tim Holtz ephemera in there. This is beautiful. And then I glued this bird down, but I made it a little pocket, a little tuck spot here. I did a little tag, I cut that out of one of the Kirby Teesdale papers, and then I tied some of Above Par Crafts little frizzle eyelash trim in there, and then I just stuck that on the back of the bird. And inside this pocket's another field notes. You can put notes or pictures or receipts or whatever you want. And that is the back of the page. And that is it, guys. I love this little guy. I love making these. They're so easy. They're quick. I love Mod Podging. I don't know what I have a fascination with Mod Podging for, but I do. So you just wrap these around however many times you want, and then you just tie them. I like to tie it over on the side, and because they're so long, I usually tie a double bow so they won't be so long. And then there she goes with her little tassel. So if you're interested in purchasing her, if you purchase her from my shop, the Vintage Gypsy Goods, I will refund your shipping, so I will give you free shipping on this. And so don't worry, it'll come up. I don't know if I've listed this or not. If I've listed it, I'll go ahead and put the free shipping. But if I haven't listed it, if I have listed it and it's already got shipping added onto it, I'll just refund that shipping to you. So that's how we'll do it. But yeah, she's very pretty and very dainty and just fun to use. She feels good in the hand. I love the way it feels. So give her a try. Try a paper bag journal and see if you like it. So I'm going to let y'all go, and y'all have a great weekend. Bye, guys. Love you.